The Union Budget holds the key to India's financial roadmap, and today we delve into the intricacies of one of its pivotal elements, the fiscal deficit. Look at our next report to understand the nuances of India's fiscal strategy for the upcoming financial year.
The focus will squarely be on the fiscal deficit target in the budget on February 1, especially now, ahead of the national elections, to see if the government continues with fiscal discipline or looks at appeasing policies. First things first, what exactly is fiscal deficit? It represents the difference between the government's income and expenditure. Think of it as the financial bridge between what the government earns and what it spends. So how does the government cover the shortfall in revenue? The answer lies in strategic borrowing. The government issues bonds and taps into savings schemes to secure the necessary funds. In the Union Budget last year, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman set the stage by announcing a bold fiscal deficit target of 5.9% of the GDP, a significant drop from the 2022-23 fiscal year. In the current fiscal year, the government's fiscal gap is about 45% of the estimated amount between April and November. So the centre is well on course to achieve the target and has some leeway for the rest of the fiscal year that ends in March. As we approach Budget 2024, all eyes are on the country's financial targets. The 15th Finance Commission recommended reducing the fiscal deficit further to 4.5% of GDP by the end of 2026. With the GDP growth pegged at 6 to 6.8%, the government is poised to reevaluate its fiscal strategy. Growth and fiscal deficit targets are key figures for global investors looking for stability in policy and long-term structural reforms. The government asserts that the fiscal deficit remains under control. As the stage is set for the Budget 2024, the direction of India's economic policies hinges on the government's spending priorities and fiscal discipline. Will the government be able to strike the right balance between expenditure and revenue? Will India decide to temporarily move away from fiscal prudence and announce populist measures ahead of elections? The answers lie in the upcoming Union Budget. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.